Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. It's also the full moon today as well. So I'm going to bring in some powerful cards. We're going to connect with you, your person and your journey. We're going to bring in the Moonology Oracle cards. I'm going to bring in my deck, the Full Moon Twin Flame Oracle. And we're going to bring in this gorgeous deck by Stacey, Demarco, the Moon Magic Deep Moon Messages. So let's see what you need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And I do feel you're going to be seeing master numbers everywhere. You may be seeing the 717, the 313, the 1221, all of that, the 1222, or, you may be seeing that as well. I feel that's a progression. But I definitely feel you're seeing the 111, the 1111, the 222, the 333, the 444, the 555, the 666, the 777, the 888, and the 999. And it's all about power. It's all signs of things moving, changing, protection. It's a sign of spiritual growth. It's all signs that you are safe and that everything is moving into alignment for you. So have faith. So if you're being bombarded by master numbers, just know the universe has got your back, whatever the number is. So let's see what's going on then. So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? What's the message for you on this powerful full moon? And I do feel there's going to be an energy shift between now, the full moon, and the new moon, which comes in on the 27th. So it could be a doorway now for communication. So if you're still waiting for communication, if you haven't heard anything yet, buckle in, because this is the time when things are shifting. So what's the energy around you? Straight out one card. What's the energy around them? And what's the energy around the journey today? What's the energy around the journey? Gone back in. So again, they may want to speak and then they checking out, or they delete the message, or, it's like they're wanting to communicate, but the words may not quite be there yet. So this is why you're still being guided to trust and have patience. And you should always trust and have patience, but it's so crucial that you do that right now. Don't take anything personally. Release the fear, the stress, especially if you've been having issues in the solar plexus, if you've been having the indigestion. Very clear message came through yesterday about karmic endings. It came through in the daily love reading, and then again in the them to you. So they're preparing to sit down with people in their life. The storm's brewing. They're preparing to make big changes. And that's why you're also seeing master numbers, why you may be seeing the 555. So what's the full moon message for you? What's the full moon message for you coming through? What's the full moon message for you? And what's the message for them? Wow, okay. What else is coming through here? Is that one coming out as well? Clear guidance here. And what's the guidance coming through for the journey today? Thank you, angels. Okay. What's the message from the angels with the moon for you? What's the message for you with the moon magic cards? There it is. What's the message for them? What's the message for them? And what's the message for the journey? Thank you. I definitely feel that if they've been quiet, it's turning around. That's what you need to know. Because it's like there's going to be a total eclipse here happening. Okay. So the message for you, first of all, is your commitment has been tested. So you may feel that right now. You may feel like, I've had enough of this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if I continue this. I don't know even if this is real. If you feel that you're going through that struggle, it's because your commitment has been tested. Why? Because you're so close to union. It's like when the darkness comes in, it can consume you. And you may be feeling their darkness right now as they prepare to make big karmic changes in their life. And everything's been tested. And if you are in a commitment, by the way, if you're in a relationship yourself, that commitment has been tested. I definitely feel if they're in a relationship, it's been tested, because they know it's time to end it. And it's the same with you if you're in a relationship yourself. So there may be a number of reasons why you're staying in that relationship, but there's also a number of reasons why you should leave that relationship too, mainly the one that you're in love with your twin. But your commitment has been tested. So outside commitments being tested, which can also be jobs and family situations. So you can also find that you're being tested by relatives, boiling your blood, stressing you out. You may be going through those things as well. But ultimately, the commitment between you and your person is being tested because you're proving to God, the universe, that you are willing to go through the trials and tribulations to get to the other side. It's worth waiting for. Remember the saying, you have to put up with a lot of rain to get your rainbow and your pot of gold. You're on the roller coaster, you've got to ride it. You're going to have highs, lows, ups and downs. You've just got to ride it, baby, as Ronan said. So ride the roller coaster. So yes, your commitment is being tested, but you've got this. Why? Because you're not alone. The angels are all around you. So whenever you start struggling, call on your angels, call on your guides, pray, because you're not alone. And, you know, Jesus went through temptation, trials, tribulations. His faith got tested and he had to call on God himself. So remember, sometimes you have to call on God himself to armor you up. I have to do that sometimes. You know, sometimes I think, can I carry on this journey myself and my journey? And I call on God to say, thank you, God, for armoring me up. Thank you for giving me strength today. Thank you for giving me your armor to continue. And then as soon as I ask for it, it feels like, oh, I just feel 100 times lighter. So you are not alone. You can get through this. You can do this. You are strong and capable. So remember your power. You are a warrior. You may just want to listen to your favourite song. It will uplift you. Maybe you're thinking, how do I get through these dark times? How do I deal with this struggle, this pain, this, you know, tribulation I'm going through? They give me a lot of fear, this fear. When you think you can't go on or you're not sure what's next or it consumes you, this darkness, this panic, put your favourite song on. We spoke yesterday about singing and releasing energy. Listen to your favourite song, sing it out loud, especially if you've been having indigestion, because it will clear away that blocked energy, especially if you can't have a scream, because scream therapy ultimately is the best healer for anything that's blocked in this area. But if you can't scream because you're thinking, oh, what if the neighbours hear me? It doesn't matter if you turn your music up and have a sing, it will clear the energy. And give yourself a hug. Be kind to yourself today. Be good to yourself. If you're thinking today, I really wish my person was here to hug me, hug yourself. Go and hug a tree. Or hug a family member or a friend. Or if you're on your own, just go and hug a tree outside. Or just be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Maybe you want to have a nice warm drink. Sometimes that can be like giving yourself a hug. A nice warm cup of cocoa, hot chocolate. Or a nice cup of tea or coffee, whatever you like. So be kind to yourself today. Give yourself a hug. Listen to your favourite song. And know that you are not alone. And you can handle whatever these commitment tests are. You know, whether it's a test in the karmic situation you're in, their karmic situation, or the relationship between yourself. And let go. Just say, I let go. I release. I am within perfect possibility. So things are turning around. If they've been ghosting you, ignoring you, it's going to turn around. So just let go of the drama, the panic, the struggle, and have faith and affirm, I am within perfect possibility. This means everything is possible for you. With God, all things are possible. And this full moon is about release. I release. I release anything not serving me. I release any fear. I let go of drama. I let go of panic and doubt. And I have faith in this journey. So the energy around your person today is, look at this, a new romantic cycle begins. They want this new romantic cycle. They want this new beginning with you. They want to bring balance in. And this is also a big message about karmic cycles ending, to release things. This is also a symbol with Libra of justice. Justice coming in. Legal separations, divorce, sorting out finances with people, getting free. So they're freeing themselves up. They're giving something away, which means they are starting to get rid of things that don't serve them anymore. Giving things away, giving something away. Surrendering it to God. Okay? Giving it to heaven right now. Looking at things from a higher perspective, this is what they are doing. Now, they may be waiting for you to contact them, but they know that they need to come to you. So it's like they are even giving you this message saying, let me come to you, let them come to you. And this is a big message as well about big changes they are going through. They're saying, I am curious about you and my true nature. I seek to understand myself. So they are thinking about you right now. If they've been waiting for you to contact them, because that's what you always do, and you haven't been doing that, they're starting to get curious about you. What are you doing? What are you up to? And they may be trying to wait a little bit to see if you contact them, holding themselves back, but they know full well they need to make the next move. So let them come to you. Let them understand that they need to do this. I am curious about you. And I am curious about my true self, my true nature. I'm seeking to understand myself better. So they realizing now, I need to make changes in my life. I need to balance my energy and release myself from things not serving me to be free. So the energy around the journey itself, we've got meditate and contemplate, because this heavy energy will soon pass. So if you're finding this full moon as heavy, if you're going through the heart, activation, if you're feeling indigestion, you're going through heaviness in the body, or if you're just feeling emotional and tired, maybe you're feeling drained, maybe you just can't stop crying, or you're going through a number of emotions, breathe. This energy will pass. Use meditation as a tool to center you and calm you down. Remember, give yourself a hug, put your favorite song on, be kind to yourself. And when you meditate, you're able to calm your energy, because I feel they are contemplating. So I feel you're meditating and calming and centering your energy, and they are contemplating. What do I do next? What's the next step for me? What are you doing? They're in the head thinking. And that heavy energy will pass. So also, if you're having any headaches or head tension, or you're feeling this darkness, this kind of heaviness around you, because the card that you've got, remember, is your commitment is being tested. If you're feeling that's happening and you're feeling heavy, this will all pass. So do some meditation. It will calm you. And be open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. So be open and responsive, because they are going to reach out. It doesn't matter if they are thinking, oh, I'm going to wait for you to message me like you always do. At some point, they will realize, oh, you're not going to do that. So I need to get off my butt and do something, or I'm going to lose you. So be open and receptive, responsive to receiving their communication. And they know that they need to be open and responsive to what the universe is offering. And the universe is offering everything they want, and that's with you. And they're realizing now, what am I doing pushing this love away? What am I doing sabotaging the best thing that's ever happened to me? What am I doing walking away from you when we can have everything? And they are recognizing that what they're actually doing is turning away in fear and not facing their truth. And they are now doing that. So they're saying, I need to contemplate on this. They're working through things. Remember, the storms are brewing. If there is a karmic situation, they know they need to deal with that. And any heavy energy will soon pass. So be kind to yourself today, loving to yourself today. Give yourself a hug today. Maybe go for a walk today. Meditate, calm your energy. And ultimately, you'll be feeling much better as we move beyond this full moon. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.